I want to turn to the dire situation in Venezuela. I know this is an issue you care quite a bit about, and you've spoken quite a bit about. The country's president, Nicolas Maduro, delivered a scathing critique of President Trump on Friday. He told him to stop intervening. He said, quote, "Get your pig hands out of here." What is your response to President Maduro, and what else needs to be done to stop the suffering of the people of Venezuela?
Well, Maduro's not a president. He's a dictator right now. He's canceled the Constitution. They basically tried to nullify the National Assembly. And what solves the situation in Venezuela is not problematic. They have to follow their own Constitution. That's it. Follow the Constitution that Chavez put in place. Hold an election. They are scheduled to hold elections this year. Hold an election. I believe that there isn't an election, any free and fair election in Venezuela. There's no way that Maduro's group wins. Hold an election. That's what needs to happen. That's the solution. And that's what he's standing in the way of. And that's what he refuses to do. And in the process, he's destabilizing the entire region. And luckily, you are starting to see breaks in there. The Attorney General of Venezuela is repeatedly breaking from the Maduro regime and the things that they're doing. I think hopefully there'll be people in the military that refuse to continue to cooperate with these human rights violations that are occurring. And I thank the White House. We worked on it for weeks with them, and I thank them for coming forward and sanctioning these fraudulent puppets on the Supreme Court of Venezuela, who basically are just rubber stamps for whatever Maduro tells them to do. They should be sanctioned, and there are more people to come because they are stealing the money of the Venezuelan nation to enrich themselves, and they're spending it here in the United States to buy homes in Florida and invest in properties and private jets in the state of Florida and in the United States. We should sanction and seize those properties that they are purchasing with the treasure of Venezuela's people.
Senator Marco Rubio, Republican of Florida, thank you so much for your time, sir. We always appreciate it.